Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today I'm back with another Black owned brand for Black History Month, so if you'd like to see the brand I'm using today, then just keep watching. So before we get started, if you're new here, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new videos. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's get into the brand that we're doing today. And that brand is Unicurl. So I picked these up during their Black Friday sale, along with a couple other products from the brand. So I wanted to try these out today. I have already used the Moisture Fantasy Moisturizing Conditioner during my wash day today. I didn't purchase a shampoo from them, so I used another shampoo from my collection, but I did use this. And then I'm going to use this to style, which is the Elongating Twisting Cream. So before we get into twisting, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the conditioner because I just kind of used it briefly in the shower. I didn't film that part, but I kind of wish I had because the slip on this conditioner is amazing. So I kind of, the one time I didn't film it, because I feel like I've shown you guys me conditioning my hair in the shower so many times. I kind of wish I had showed it to you because this was actually amazing. The slip was amazing. It was so softening in my hair. It claims to work in 5 minutes, which I am all for anything that will speed up wash day because it takes so long anyway. So that was the main reason I got it, was because it said it works in 5 minutes. The description says, get max hydration and slip in half the time of a deep conditioner. This moisture packed conditioner glides onto your strands like butter and infuses your cuticles to nourish your hair from inside out. This advanced formula will provide your hair with the elasticity it needs to withstand any style. And I absolutely agree with all of those claims. It had slip, it had moisture, my hair felt strengthened. This is a protein-free conditioner, so if you're protein sensitive, that's a plus for you. I used it because I think I used protein my last 2 wash days, so I just wanted to make sure I'm not getting any kind of protein overload. So I used this one today and it was really moisturizing. I really liked it. The directions say, after shampooing with our moisturizing shampoo, smooth through until you feel the product soaking into your strands. Leave on for 5 to 10 minutes and rinse. So yeah, I really like this conditioner. I will definitely reach for it. I used a good amount of it. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So yeah, I used a decent amount. I don't think I needed to use as much as I did. I am pretty heavy-handed with my conditioners, so I could probably make this last a little bit longer. The fragrance, it actually smells like kind of like candy cane, but it's weird because there's no peppermint in here. There's a whole bunch of fruit extracts. There's babassu oil, shea butter, almond oil, dragon fruit, guar silk, starfruit extract, passion fruit extract, kiwi, mangosteen, pineapple, pomegranate, lychee, guava. There's a whole bunch of fruits in here. There's no mint that I see, but it does smell minty, which is weird to me. I don't know. It does list essential oil towards the end, so maybe peppermint oil is in here as well. But it smells so good. It smells not just like straight peppermint, but like peppermint candy. It kind of reminds me of the Miche peppermint candy cane deep conditioner that was limited edition. It kind of smells like that. But overall, I really like this conditioner. Highly recommend. I will definitely repurchase this. And then for styling, we're going to be going in with the Elongating Twisting Cream. This one says, our dragon fruit and honey elongating twisting cream will give you the length you've been craving. We've harnessed the power of all natural lime juice to help stretch tight curls. This innovative formula does not flake and will leave your hair feeling bouncy and full of shine. So yeah, I'm going to be doing just a regular 2-strand twist out with this. The directions say to apply to dry or damp hair for an added elongating effect. Use a quarter size amount for each twisting section, depending on how big or small your sections are, while concentrating more on your ends. Use a detangling brush or comb to spread the product and smooth your strands, then twist. Allow your hair to fully dry before removing the twist. Once removed, you can enjoy your new elongated twist out. And it does make a point to say, if you want maximum elongation, do not re-wet your hair. So I have my hair in a t-shirt towel a little while ago, and I removed that, and it's just been in my slap cap for a little bit because I had errands to run and things like that. So my hair is pretty dry. It's probably, for the most part, I mean, it's damp, but it's more on the dry side than wet side, because I want to really test that out and see how much elongation I can get. This has soybean oil, glycerin, coconut oil, sunflower seed oil, honey, sweet almond oil, avocado oil, kiwi, rosemary, lime, like it mentioned, dragon fruit, and a couple other ingredients. And this claims to elongate and moisturize. Now the instructions don't say that you have to use a leave-in with it. I'm going to try it without a leave-in. There are other styler, there are other cream styler, their 4-in-1 styler. I do have that one. I'm going to try that one for a twist out as well as maybe for a wash and go. But that one specifically says you don't need a leave-in with it. I kind of assume the same with this just because it doesn't mention a leave-in. So I'm going to use this by itself and see how it does. So we're going to get right into styling my hair. So I kind of just put my hair in 2 buns while I was doing things, but just to look at how my hair is looking after rinsing out the conditioner. It feels so soft, but not like overly moisturized. Like it doesn't feel like I have you know, mushy or overly moisturized hair. I will say I can see this having the potential to give you moisture overload if you overdo it. So definitely don't leave that conditioner on for like hours or overnight or anything like that. It says 5 to 10 minutes. It works in 5 to 10 minutes. So I don't think, you know, you need to leave it in any longer, and you can probably end up with some moisture overload if you do. So I'm gonna go ahead and section this off, and like I said, my hair is damp right now, so I'm not going to add any additional water. Working in my 4 quadrants like I normally do, and my hair is detangled. I detangled with the conditioner in the shower, but I do have my Michelle Mercier brush in case I do need to detangle a little more as I'm twisting, which I probably will. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this into 2 sections, and then I'm going to apply the cream to this entire sections and then break it into smaller sections. So this is what the cream looks like. It is kind of wetter than I expected. Just from the description, like on the website, they mentioned that they have a lot of butters in it. It is still pretty thick, like it's not going to come out if you what am I trying to say? It's not going to come out if you tip it over, but it's not, I think when I think of like butters and kind of those kind of creams, I think of like the Melanin Twist Elongating Style cream. That one has kind of more of a dry texture. This one definitely is more like creamy and wet, if that makes sense. So I'll be interested to see. It does still have water as the first ingredient, so that's kind of to be expected. But it has that kind of sheen that you see with like more of a styling cream than a butter. All right, I'm going in with a little bit more because I felt like it kind of just absorbed right into my hair. It has pretty decent slip actually. It's kind of gliding through my hair. I feel like I could be a little heavy-handed with this because of the texture of it. Like I think I was expecting it to be thicker. Like it's still a thick cream. It's pretty thick, but it's not like it's still pretty creamy, and it'll like, it kind of emulsifies nicely. So I don't know, I guess I was expecting thicker. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do kind of medium-ish size twists. I don't like doing too small twists just because it takes too long to dry and to take them down. So I'm gonna do just kind of this medium-sized section. Just make sure it's completely detangled, which it is from the conditioner. This is actually really defining. Like I can feel it defining my curls really nicely. You guys see that? Could this potentially be paired with a gel for a wash and go? Maybe. All right, so I'm just doing a regular 2-strand twist out. Also, as in all of my videos, I have to give the disclaimer. If you hear snoring, it is my beagle. He's laying right by the camera and snoring. Snoring very loudly. I feel like he's snoring louder than he usually does today. Must be very tired. You'd think he had a job or something. But yeah, so far, first impressions, I really like how this feels in my hair. The claims of elongating, they say, is basically because they have butters that weigh your hair down and help kind of elongate the curl, and also help to kind of combat the shrinkage, which is why they tell you not to really add more water. I feel like you don't need to add water with this anyway, because it is such a creamy formula. It's not dry at all, so and I can also see why you wouldn't need a leave-in with this. It's very moisturizing. So yeah, I like it so far. It has an interesting scent. It's not like minty like the conditioner was. Definitely has a fruity fragrance. I can't put my finger on what type of fruit I'm smelling. Maybe the kiwi, I'm not sure, but it smells good. It's not overpowering. It's like a nice, pleasant, fruity fragrance. And it's just kind of like, it's not sitting on my hair at all. It's absorbing right away. You can see it's not leaving any white residue. So I am liking it so far. I'm gonna go in with some more in this section. And again, I'm gonna try not to be too heavy-handed, but I feel like I could easily go crazy because of the texture and because of how nicely it's absorbing into my hair. So this is my first experience with Unicurl. I've never tried any of their products before. I definitely want to try the 4-in-1 styler and their gel. So I will probably do a wash and go with those in the near future. But this is their newest product, is this elongating cream. So I definitely wanted to try that. The slip is pretty nice. And I'm twisting pretty quickly because it's like 6:30 at night and I'm hungry. I should have eaten before I did this, but I'm hungry, so I want to try to do this quickly so I can go eat. And then I will come back in the morning and show you guys my results, probably in the afternoon because it'll take a while to dry. The other products that I want to try, they have I think it's like a 2-in-1 conditioning shampoo, which I wasn't super excited about. 2-in-1 shampoos to me are like they don't excite me. So I wasn't excited about that. But they have another, I think it's a mint, something mint and aloe and mint maybe, deep conditioner. So I want to try that as well. So yeah, I'm super excited to see how these results come out and to definitely try those other products. I will probably continue this series past Black History Month just because I did purchase a lot of Black-owned products from brands that I haven't tried yet. So I definitely want to feature them on my channel. So I will probably continue this into March. Which is, I mean, it's not really any different from my normal content. I have plenty of Black-owned brands featured on my channel, not just during Black History Month, so it's not anything different than my usual, but I definitely want to continue kind of featuring these brands that I just recently purchased. This dog is snoring and he's not even sleeping. Like, he's looking at me and snoring. I'm like, dude, really? All right, so that's that first section done. They're pretty large, medium to large twists, which I'm okay with. Like I said, I usually don't do super tiny twists just because I'm lazy and I don't feel like taking down a million twists. I have too much hair for that, so that is okay with me. I still tend to get decent definition even when it's not really, really small twists. That is what works for me. I really like how this goes on to the hair. Like, it just glides on. And again, my hair is not wet, it's damp. Probably dry in some areas. But it's just kind of smoothing on. And it's not leaving any residue. I'm curious to see what the hold will be. I thought about doing a 3-strand twist, but I think a 3-strand twist out usually elongates anyway on its own, so I kind of wanted to see how this did without adding any extra factors. So we will see. And then I'm also curious to see how this compares to the 4-in-1 styler. Done. I think I ended up doing these a little bit smaller than this side, but that's okay. But yeah, they are looking nice and juicy, moisturized. They feel really moisturized. Hopefully they'll be hold. It doesn't really feel like there's much hold, but we will see. But yeah, I'm gonna go do the rest of the sections off camera. And then I will be back tomorrow once everything is dry to show you guys the finished results. Hey guys, so we're back and this is the next day. My hair is completely dry, so it is time to take down these twists. I'm going to start by just applying a little bit of oil to my hands. I'm using my Melanin Hair Care multi-use pure oil blend. I'm just adding a little bit to my fingertips just to minimize any frizz. As you can see, I did flat twists in the front just to try to kind of keep the shape of my hair. I suck at flat twists, so I don't know why I did that because you can see they're not as neat as my other twists, but hey, we're gonna just go with it. So I'm just gonna start unraveling. And so far, it doesn't feel like there's much hold, which it doesn't claim to have hold. But for a twisting product, I want at least something, you know. So I'm going to try to separate very carefully since I know that there's not a lot of hold. And again, these flat twists are not going to be probably as good as the rest of my twists because they weren't as neat. So just keeping that in mind. But the definition is definitely still there. There's just, it's so soft that I can tell it's not gonna kind of maintain the curl, but we'll see. And so I don't show this part of my twist out process very often on my channel, but I literally just kind of pull down here to stretch it and then see where it separates on its own. And then I just kind of twirl those separate pieces so that they bounce back into shape. It's the method I like to use, and I like to separate as I go. I know a lot of people will unravel the twist first and then go back in and separate. I just feel like this way is quicker. So that is how I like to do it. Yeah, so far it's coming out okay. Again, there isn't anything that claims to have hold, so just keeping that in mind. It is separating pretty nicely though. I got a little nervous with those flat twists in the front, but I think that was just because my flat twist technique needs some work. These 2-strand twists are separating pretty nicely. I don't know, y'all, I'm getting a little nervous just because of how soft it is. It's great that it's soft. It makes my hair feel really good, but it's soft to the point where I don't think it's gonna last very long. I need a little bit of hold with my twist outs because otherwise they just turn to frizz. Now you can already see like the way it's separating. Yeah, like it's still maintaining the shape, but there's definitely gonna be some frizz, as you can see. I'll try not to manipulate it too much. I love how it's looking when I first unravel it, but separating, I don't know, I might keep them in kind of chunky pieces because the more I separate, the more frizz I'm getting. Yeah, like I'm gonna leave that because it is getting frizzy. All right, so this is what we have so far. I'm gonna kind of speed through the rest of the takedown just so that we're not here forever. And then we will come back and talk about what I think of these results. All right, so I am done unraveling and separating. I fluffed it out with a pick, as you saw in the clip before. And this is what we're working with. So just a little close up here. Obviously one side came out a little bit less frizzy than the other. I'm not sure what the difference was there. Yeah, this is what we're working with. And so let's talk about my thoughts. It's a look. It's not the look I was going for, but it's definitely a look. Did it elongate my twist out? Sure. This is definitely longer than I usually get on first day hair with my twist out. So there's that. Now, did it keep my definition? Not really. There's a lot of frizz. There's not really any hold, which the product doesn't claim to have any hold. So maybe that was kind of on me. Like, I assumed the way it described it that you could use it by itself, but maybe it needs to be paired with a gel or a mousse. Because there's not any hold hardly at all. Like, this is going to be a fro by tomorrow, probably by the end of the day today, because it is raining here in Maryland today. So, and I can't remember if it has glycerin in it. Let me check. It does have glycerin as the second ingredient. So yeah, in this environment that I'm in the state that my hair is right now, this is going to be a fro by the end of the day. So that being said, is it a bad product? No. I definitely like how it made my hair feel. It's very soft, moisturized. It had definition. Like, as I was unraveling the twist, you could definitely see that there was some definition, but as you separate, it becomes frizzy, and that's the glycerin. That's how my hair reacts with products with glycerin, so shouldn't be surprised about that. I think it really just needs to be paired with another styler on top that has hold so that I can get the twist out that I typically like. But overall, it's not a bad product. I'll definitely play around with it and continue to use it. Maybe try it with their gel and see if I can get a better, more defined twist out. I'd be curious to try it for a wash and go also, because I do feel like it does provide a nice base, just to give you kind of that moisture for styling. But overall, I mean, I'm gonna redo this style. I'm probably gonna retwist this tonight because otherwise it's gonna be a fro. But overall, this is cute. Like, I could throw some hoop earrings on and rock this as a little like fluffy fro. Like, it's not bad. It's just not what I was kind of expecting. It kind of just depends on what you're going for. If you have the type of textured hair that you can do this kind of fluffy twist out and still maintain your definition, then this would be great for you. I don't have that type of hair. I need something with hold for my twist out. So this just cannot work on its own for me. But I do love how my hair feels. I love, kind of the first day look. It's not gonna last past first day, but if I need to go somewhere and I want this kind of big fluffy fro look, then this would be a great product for that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Unicurl Moisture Fantasy Moisturizing Conditioner and the Elongating Twisting Cream. Like I said before, I love the conditioner. The twisting cream, I'm gonna kind of try it different ways and see if I can get it to work a little bit better for me. But overall, I love the brand. Excited to try some of their other products that I have and to let you guys know what I think. So that is it. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. There are more coming. I have plenty more Black-owned brands that I have not reviewed yet on my channel, so definitely stay tuned. And until next time, I will see you guys in my next video.